How you doing? So, put up a video last week, um, kind of explaining what's going on. Uh, Maybe not really explaining what's going on, but explaining what I wanted to do with this channel. Um, and then immediately got sick. A lot of stuff happened this week. I'm not in to understand any of the astrology that's going on. Um, I do know personally this week. Um, I don't want to say I've been through the ringer, but I want to say personally for me, and I know if it's for me, it's going to be for a lot of other people as well. There's a lot of revelations that happened this week. I'd like to understand everything that's going on, but let me break it down for you. Me being a layman, not knowing what the fuck is going on, uh, but wanting to understand more. Here's what it feels like. Do you remember all last year? All last year when shit was changing and life seemed unmanageable and there were so many retrograde. Well, it stopped. All the planets went back into their normal little periods, and we caught a breath. We caught a breath for like the last few months of the year, but we really didn't. We really didn't catch that breath because literally from I'm gonna say October when Venus retrograde stopped, we got thrown into this whole realization of who are we really? What do we really want to do? Who do we think we are, but who are we? Look internally. Forget everything that's up here and just feel it with your heart. Me personally, I got dragged along with it. Realized a bunch of new things about myself. Started a YouTube channel. I realized that I should be helping other people. Realized that I have all these insane abilities, insane in a good way. And then everything went backwards. Everything not hugely, but it went backwards slightly. Like the last week of the year might have been a little bit of seasonal affective disorder. It might have been the fact that a lot of people were just trying to make sense of the pure havoc in people's minds and people's hearts. It made people wonder, and again, this is just personal, but it made people wonder, what the fuck am I doing? Who am I really? And is this all worth it? Fast forward to let's call it last weekend. Last weekend in general. A lot of revelations, a lot of understanding, maybe not old wounds, but realizing that those wounds are still there. Realizing that you still have a lot of work to do. We still have a lot of work to do. The whole collective, all of humanity, still has a lot of work to do on ourselves to find who we truly are. This week was no exception. This week was a week of pure, unadulterated shifts. Just shifting out of the old, realizing what was still holding on to us. Not even what we were holding on to, but realizing what still had a grasp on us and trying to get away from it. Not running away, not stammering, not sitting there being in such a space where you felt uncomfortable. It was something different. Here's something I don't want to feel anymore. Let's change it. Let's let's figure out how to change. Let's figure out how to get out of this feeling. That's what this week was about. This week was about the realization that my life maybe isn't, my life is maybe not my own. My life is maybe still going down the path that maybe I don't really want to go down. It's getting you to realize that things need to shift in a different direction. So when I was saying last week that whole thought process on it's going to be okay, the universe has your back. Hey, guess what? The universe still has your back. It's still going to be okay. You know why? Because you're not fighting anything. You're not fighting anything around me. Things are updating, and I'm just going to go along for the ride. If you're watching this video, that's basically, if you're watching this video and wondering what the hell is going on, this is what's going on. The universe has basically just picked you up and said, okay, here's all the stuff that doesn't serve you anymore. Let's move forward. Now shed everything. Shed everything really quickly, because where you're going, you don't need it. You're not going to need it really fucking quick. Because at this point in time, whatever you're working with is how you move forward. If you shed stuff, if you shed the old you, if you shed all the old personal feelings that made you believe that you were crazy, or that something was wrong, or that you were a victim, forward. If you're still holding on to that stuff, at this point, if you made it through and you're still holding on to the victim mentality and the fact that, oh, I don't want to do this, maybe you just need to sit there for a bit. Maybe you just need to sit there and understand, and keep understanding, and get it drilled into your head that everything really is going to be fine. This week was showing you that everything is going to be fine. All the feelings are there for you to get everything that you've ever desired. And right now, dude, it's like what, 11, 12 at night. I'm sitting here talking to a camera about all this crazy last week. I went through it. I had a lot of shit happen. I understood that basically opening my heart and receiving love is the most amazing thing. Allowing people allowing people to understand what's going on inside of you is amazing. Letting people in, and not with ulterior motives, but honestly letting people in and allowing them to understand, maybe not all of you, but a little bits and pieces. You're not going to want to like let everybody know what's really going on with you all the time, but I think that opening up little by little, we finally understand how to communicate with people. We finally understand how this whole process works. I give a little bit, you give a little bit, I heal myself, I heal you, we help heal each other. We all come together as one big conglomerate community and understand that we're not alone. This is all that's one of 52 weeks where you may have felt shitty, you may have felt good, you may have cried, you may have laughed, you may have done all of it. And you know what? That is totally cool. Because we're all healing. We are all finding a way to heal from the past. 2018 was literally soaking in it. 2018 was everything that was bad, or a shadow self, or part of the past that we really haven't been dealing with. 2018 was dealing with that, bringing it up to the surface, presenting it for payment in a way. 2019, realized that whatever limitations we thought we had don't even exist. And I'm going to go into a different video. I'm gonna actually create another video about limitations and fear. But this is just a short check-in on, hey, how was your week? If you're ultra sensitive and had a crazy week, and maybe had, maybe cried a little bit, maybe thought you were going crazy, maybe needed help from others, that's cool. You know why? Because you're opening up. You're allowing yourself to feel. You're allowing the energy of yourself and others and the universe to mix, and you're allowing yourself to feel what it's like to be part of something bigger than yourself. That's what we all need right now. We all need to feel there's something bigger than ourselves. We all need to understand that we're going to end up having really bad days. But let me rephrase that. 2017, 2018, yeah, really bad days, really bad weeks, really bad months, a really bad year. Maybe even up until then, a really bad year. If you chose to stop dragging your feet, If you, and just say, that's where everything stopped being bad, because you transcended the fear. You transcended the fear of oh my god, what is going to happen, and just went with it. So this week was that last little push of, here's what you have to get rid of. Here's what we have to work on. And you're not alone, because we're going to work on it together. We're going to make it less scary, if you understand what I mean. So, I hope that helps. I know it helped me talk a little bit about it. I should have gone into more depth, and eventually, like I said, the videos are gonna get better. I just wanted to do a quick check-in. I hope you all are doing good. I'm just happy to be talking. I'm happy to be talking. Crazy and major and amazing, but it is amazing nonetheless. It is worth it, and we're all gonna be okay. So until then, I'll talk to you later. Peace.